Hello, Collective. Elsie here to do a reading. How are you, my loves? I hope you're well. Thanks so much for showing up here. I appreciate you. I'm going to do a reading for you, just going to do a collective read, and that means all of you. No matter what sign you are, you might find some value added here. How are you, Collective? Sound off. Let me know how you're doing. Happy birthday if you are a Gemini. And let's find out what's going on for the collective. Collective energy. This is a collective bonus, so it is I'm just doing the current or the future energy. We'll find out what's coming up here. Tell me how you're doing, collective. Let's find out what's going on. Tell me about collective. What do we need to know? Tell me about the collective. Got the Five of Swords. Got the Queen of Cups. Got the Hanged Man in the reverse here. Oh, it feels like we're at a bit of a, how can I say? It feels like we're at a bit of an impasse, I'm going to say. The impasse is the Five of Swords. It feels like with the Queen of Cups here, that there is somebody who is very psychic, very lovely, very beautiful. I feel like somebody here, it almost feels like somebody here is fighting their feelings. Somebody, like it feels like the Queen of Cups is fighting their feelings, or it could just be anybody is fighting their feelings. The Queen of Cups is here with the Five of Swords. It does feel like somebody's scared of their feelings, or maybe is worried that maybe the other person doesn't have the same feelings that they have. We have the Hanged Man in the reverse, which it makes me believe that somebody here has come to a realization that they have really deep feelings and that they've been fighting those feelings, is what it feels like here. Why is the Hanged Man in reverse? Got the World card. The Five of Cups is in the reverse and the Knight of Swords is here. So there is somebody here who I feel has come to some sort of realization. They've been fighting their feelings, fighting these really deep feelings, but they've come to a realization of finally getting down from the tree, the tree of life. I feel like here, somebody here is realizing I don't want to be regretful by letting this door close or this chapter close and not saying anything. Tell me why this person's fighting their feelings. Got the Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, Seven of Swords and Four of Wands. So I feel like what they're doing is they're avoiding growth. It scares them. It makes them nervous. Because I feel like you're showing up as the Queen of Cups, whatever sign you are. You could be a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer, but you also could be a Gemini, maybe a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Taurus, an Aquarius, or a Leo. I've also got some earth energy here. It feels like somebody knows that in order to be with you, collective, they're going to have to grow. And I feel that this person has a fear of this growth. And it shows up as being argumentative or having a difference of opinion. It feels like somebody's looking for whatever excuse they can look for in order to not have to grow with you. So it might not be that this person, I feel like there's some really deep feelings we're dealing with here, but it feels like this person is scared of being hurt. The Eight of Cups is here. This is the place, collective, where they usually cut out. The Eight of Pentacles is the growth part of it, right? It is the reassessment. It is, is this a practical place? But the Seven of Swords tells me that they don't trust it. That it's not that they don't trust you, it's like they don't trust the situation because they've been in this situation before at this precipice where they started to get really deep feelings for somebody and it scared them. So the Four of Wands is in the reverse. You could also be dealing with someone who's not interested in moving in, who's not interested in getting married. This person knows that what the next step is. The next step is I'm probably going to have to say I love you. Or, so you could already be dating this person. It feels like you might be dating this person already, or this is someone that you're going to meet soon. And I mean, for some of you, look, maybe you're not on this schedule at all. Like maybe this happens like way in the future for you, right? We do have pentacles. We have 8 pentacles. It could be 8 years in the future for some of you. It could be 4 weeks in the future for some of you. For some of you, it might even be 7 or 8 days away. Like, you understand when I say that we're all on different timelines, right? But I feel like there is somebody here who has realized that they have really big feelings. It's something that's come to the surface that they can no longer keep under the surface, but they know they're going to have to grow to meet you there. And I feel like they're going to have to reach up, right? Tell me what this person's next move is going to be, because it feels like with the Knight of Swords and the Five of Cups that somebody's realizing that the door is going to close. I'll tell you why I'm giggling in just a moment. That the door is going to close if they don't get off their butt and say something or do something. You know what I saw when I said the door is going to close? I saw Raiders of the Lost Ark. I saw him rolling towards those spikes that were falling to the ground and slide under it and then grab his hat. That's what I just saw as I was saying that. So it feels like somebody realizes that if they don't make a move, say something, that all of this could be lost, that the door will close because they've been in a pause. But it feels like whilst they were in a pause. So if this is someone that you haven't been talking to, and I don't mean for years, I mean for some of you it could be years, but that's not what I'm feeling. I feel like it's probably a short-ish time frame, like maybe a couple of months or something, or a month. If you haven't heard from them, this is why. It's like they know that they must quicken the pace. They've got to be aggressive, or they could very well end up in regret. And the Five of Cups in reverse tells me I don't want to be in regret. I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be in this energy anymore. So the next move, we've got the Empress. We've got the Ace of Wands. And we've got the Four of Cups. So see, the thing is that this person knows they're dealing with an Empress. So you could be a Taurus or a Libra. You don't have to be a Taurus or a Libra to be an Empress. Empresses come in all shapes, sizes, and signs. And it does feel like somebody here knows that they're going to have to reach up to be with the Empress. So somebody here is scared to leave the vibration that they're in, and their vibration is boundaries. I feel like this person, the way that they can they feel like the way they can avoid being hurt, collective, is by getting to this point where it's either time to move in or time to commit, and they back away, citing these differences, irreconcilable differences, that, oh, we're too different, there's so many things that are different. It feels like somebody here is realizing that if they don't scoot under the door, that they're going to lose you. Tell me about this. Are they going to try and come in and let you know how they feel before this door closes here? Tell me about the World card. We've got the Strength card, we've got the Moon, and we've got the King of Swords. Well, they're thinking about it. Somebody here has to face their fears. That's what I'm getting from this particular deck. That's what I get from the Strength card. That somebody here won't open their eyes. Somebody here knows that their fears are right in front of them here, and it's terrifying them because the Moon energy is here. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to feel. They know they feel very deeply, but they can't really see a way out of the dark. The King of Swords is somebody who is stuck in their head. King of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, and this is Aquarius. And Aquarius is essentially the king of the overthinkers. Now, the kings are all people who have mastered something. And this one has mastered words. This person is very smart. They may have a certificate, a doctorate, or a master's or a bachelor's. Like, they're highly revered. There's somebody who gets a lot of respect from their peers. This is somebody who's important. Other people come to them for advice. They could be like a lawyer, a judge, a magistrate. This person, though, I feel that although they've mastered the mind, they have not mastered their feelings, because I don't see a King of Cups. So I don't feel like that they're emotionally available here. I think I was just doing Taurus's reading, and that was kind of saying the same thing. But the moon energy tells me that this person knows they have to face their fears. And I want to say for them, things are not as they seem. I really do feel that this person thinks that love equals pain. And although they are brave, they're scared to reach up to the Empress, because kings and empresses are different. This Empress has all of the wisdom of all of the queens, which means there's probably an age difference here, definitely a difference in wisdom. So the Empress is somebody who doesn't really need anybody because she has already all the wisdom of the queens, stability. She has her money good. She takes care of herself. This person is a king. And kings are great, right? Kings are a master. Kings run the kingdom. But this person knows that they are dealing with an Empress, and it's way different than dealing with a queen. What is this person going to do? What's their next move towards this Empress, please? What's this king's next move toward the Empress? This person is not in favor of moving quickly because they could be a fixed sign, Aquarius energy, and the Knight of Swords is right here. I have to say something quickly. I have to do it quickly. And this person might be apt to just let it go. They see that you're about to open some sort of a new cycle in your life here, a brand new beginning, an exciting beginning here. And they know that you're holding your position. The Four of Cups is here. That you're, comfortable. Your emotions are stable. You're comfortable where you are. That you're not going to be chasing them. They know that for sure. And they're going to have to say something. So what's their next move? What's the King of Swords' next move? Page of Wands, Eight of Cups, and Two of Pentacles. Juggling emotions. Feeling detached. Yeah, that's basically the King of Swords energy. I feel like this person is going to communicate with you. I feel like they have a lot of fun with you, honestly. I feel like you two have a lot of fun together, that you have maybe exciting little adventures together. Maybe this person is like the kind of person who says, I'll be there at 5 o'clock, wear something nice, and we're going out. And you'll say, where are you going? And you'll say, you'll figure out when we get there. Like, it feels like that sort of energy, because the King of Swords is kind of the one who's in charge, right? Masculine leaning energy. It's the one who's kind of a take charge energy. So whether you are a woman or a man, I don't care. It depends on where your masculine or feminine energies lie. So I feel like this person it's like they're walking the tightrope line, I'm going to say, because the Eight of Cups is being detached, but the Page of Wands is wanting to go on a new path, or have some excitement, or have some fun, or take a risk. So they're feeling detached in their emotions. And so this is the Two of Pentacles, I feel, is them trying to stay busy in their life, or juggling a whole lot of things in their life. Tell me what's their next actions. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in the reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. See, the thing is I feel like they're going to try and keep it going. They're going to ask you, can I see you face to face? I feel like messages are going to be going back and forth. They'll message you. They'll say, can I see you face to face? Because this one is the one that faces things head on, right? This person's not going to hide behind text messages. They're going to want to see you face to face. It does feel like there's a conversation that needs to be had here, and both of you know it. But I don't think that the King of Swords is ready to have that conversation. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Everything is about to change if this person doesn't figure it out. I feel like the Six of Swords being here tells me someone's ready to move on their way and just not give this King of Swords any more attention. Tell me what the Wheel of Fortune is here. What's changing? Tell me what's changing. Three of Wands, the Chariot, and the Lovers. I feel like they are going to go for it. Feels like in the future, this person is going to try and get their stability, even though they've been holding their feelings deeply under the surface. And I think that they're going to reach up to the Empress here. How do we do that without conversation, though? Why is the Ace of Swords in the reverse? Maybe they're unclear and they want more clarity. But the Five of Wands, the Two of Cups, yeah, they are fighting feelings here. They're fighting feelings, but you know what? They're going to try and push through that because the star is here. I feel like they have wish fulfillment. I feel like they do want to heal it. It feels like this is a place that they get to and it just stops, and they're tired of losing. I'm going to say they're tired of losing and watching people walk away. And they know that with the Empress here, that the Empress is the most valuable, the one that knows their worth. The Empress isn't going to chase. So they know if they don't step up and contact the Empress, that the Empress is just going to walk away. So I feel like someone here is trying to heal their fear of love, because the Five of Wands is here. It feels like this person is scared there's competition, or maybe that you'll just say no. It feels like they're also trying to find their place in your life. This person here, we can see that everyone else has picked a place for their wand, but there's one running around in the center. And that person hasn't yet picked their place. They're in indecision about where's the best place to put my wand. The Ace of Wands is here. So this person knows that you have a wand, and that you can use that wand to move into the future. They're still trying to figure out where they're putting their wand. But I feel that there's deep feelings here, and they're trying their best to heal the Five of Wands so they can tell you about their feelings. Tell me what the outcome is. Does this person end up telling collective about their feelings? Yes, I think the answer is yes here, friends, but it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time because this person is up in their head, right? I was just saying that's the master overthinker there with the King of Swords there. I feel like that's the master overthinker. Yeah, I think they are going to come out and give you some attention here. There's a really big attraction here, is what I think. There's a really big attraction. They see you in the sun for all that you're worth. They can see your worth. They know what they're dealing with, and I think it terrifies them because I feel like they feel a little bit inadequate. The King might feel a little bit inadequate, feminine or masculine, dealing with the Empress, feminine or masculine. It feels like I've got to reach, or I feel like everybody is probably fighting or vying for the attention of the Empress here. So I feel like this person is about to make a move, but it does feel like it might not be for 6 or 7 weeks for some of you. 6, 7, yeah, it feels like 6 or 7 weeks possibly, maybe even longer for some of you. We've got more, we've got more wands here. Maybe 13 weeks, 12, so maybe 3 months, maybe into the fall for some of you possibly. Feels like this is where they are right now. Yeah, that's where they are right now. This is their energy right now. They could be Sagittarius, don't have to be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but they're sort of in this place of juggling or moving back and forth. I'm not really sure. Should I, shouldn't I? Should I commit to the long-term relationship or should I not? I feel like that's where they are right now. Let's find out who we're talking about. Tell me who we're talking about. Someone who might be large in stature, someone who might be tall. If you're seeing 6s, the universe is asking you to refocus. Look, it's time for you to refocus, let go of controlling the outcome. Stop stressing about it. It's just part of the process. So if you're seeing 6s, 3 6s is not the same in tarot and spirituality and esoterics as it is in religion. The 3 6s being about the devil is total bunk. It is. You don't have to believe that, but I do. We do have someone with dark hair possibly, or maybe you have dark hair. We have Pisces. We have courageous. So this person knows they're going to have to be courageous. Maybe they're trying to dig into their intuition here. For some of you, this could be an ex. We've got someone who lives close over land. Not for all of you, like the ex isn't for all of you. Someone might decide to do this by the end of the year. I did say that probably into the fall time. And it probably is around a new moon. We got air sign. There it is. We got somebody who is an air sign. I'm just going to throw down a couple more cards here. Because I feel like there's reasons that they're not not moving forward here. Second here. Too many things to my side. You all know, if you know, you know. I have towers of cards next to me here. Got to be very careful. Tell me why they're holding back. Tell me why this person is holding back from the collective. I think it's all in their head because the King of Swords is here. Like they're just overthinking the whole thing. Can't do this right now. Passion, I feel, is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. I think that's exactly what's going on here. They know they're responsible for making the move and they're feeling everything. I can't make a decision. And that's what the Two of Pentacles is about, right? I can't make a decision. But I'm afraid to lose you. I don't know where to start. And the emotions overwhelm me. The heat between us is intense. There is the Six of Wands here, so I feel like there is a lot of heat here. We've got the Two of Cups, we've got the Lovers here, we've got the Chariot, we've got the Six of Wands and the Sun. They see you, they want to give you attention, but I feel like it's emotions, right? The air signs particularly are not really good with their emotions unless they have some water in the rising in the moon. But there is somebody here, whoever they are, that is having a really hard time with their emotions. They know that there's a lot of passion between you. I don't think that they want to come forward in passion, but I feel like it might take some time. And this does say that this is an X, but that's not for all of you, right? We're in a general reading, y'all. It's not for all of you. Could be an X for some of you if that's how you're perceiving this reading. I'm going to leave that right there. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I appreciate you. I'm going to go for now. And you guys take care of yourselves. Thanks, collective. Bye-bye.